See how mine is?
Does it have to be that way? What?
You still hungry? You want broccoli? Is
No
broccoli over
one's
there?
joining us. Are you on Instagram or YouTube?
I'm on YouTube. It'll take a little bit of time.
It doesn't usually take this long.
It does actually.
Does it?
Should we go on Instagram too?
What should Theo get? Because I feel like he should eat the broccoli that's left over.
Could I have some broccoli and then plantains?
I just want some peace.
Yeah.
Every time I feed you guys, I feel like I should get a medal or something.
Yo, go ahead and get some broccoli, man. Get some broccoli and then you can have some plantain chips.
Okay.
What's going on, y'all? You were listening to the new episode and now we're live. So welcome back, Karina. We're chilling today. Yvette has said let's go live because we only got about 24 hours left. Okay, she's gonna get on my nerves.
He's already getting on mine. So there's
Who
that.
started off getting on people's nerves today, though? Can we talk about that?
No.
Can you guys hear us well? It was you.
I knew he was going to say that.
And what was I doing? You walked into the
You
room and you
doing
were
some
like,
crazy stuff.
you were like, don't chew your gum like that. That's the first thing she said when she got out of the bed.
I did say that.
And I was like, ooh. And that's how we started. So let's go over in the email. We got so many emails, babe. You want to pull them up?
No. Do you guys want to go over an email? Or
Are
do
you about to scroll Instagram while
No,
we're live? What is the purpose?
you said go live on Instagram.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that's what you were doing. Communication change the nation. If you talk about it, we could be about it.
He's getting on my nerves today.
I have
I
requests.
don't know how much longer I can take.
Hush.
God.
Hush now.
Uh-oh, we got a someone
Partnership
asked-
request
Yeah.
from September 23rd. Nope. Hey, can we
Focus?
Yeah, I want to go
I'm
through the how many are
distracted.
you emails. You are very distracted.
Then open up the how many are you email.
All right, cool. So
Because I
we're
don't
gonna
have my computer.
let me see if I have access to it.
They said they have requests. I can't, I want to divorce my husband. Long story, I just want to get that.
Get that out. Okay. We're not gonna put your business out there, but I think the thing is why. Why? Actually, I can imagine several reasons why you would want to get a divorce.
Was it because he was smacking his gum?
Was it because she? I mean, was it because
Don't try to think. You can't even think
he
of
didn't
anything.
notice that your eyebrows was done, or was his teeth touching the fork when he was eating? You know what I'm saying?
Those are all.
During a big WNBA game, I wasn't even aware there was a big WNBA game, and that's no shade to the WNBA because WNBA been cooking this year, and I've been really excited to watch some of the games.
Yeah, I get it. We're sorry.
Here,
What was I about to say?
actually, I believe Tiny Desk would be dope.
It would.
You guys want to hear a song featuring
Oh my gosh.
Mrs. Melanin?
They don't.
Okay, we're not delivering internationally for the Hope Collection this year, but we will be. Did you do this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you got to get your laptop, or you can look on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Not this year because we needed to make sure that we did it right. We just wanted to make sure everybody had access. Not everybody had access, but everyone got their stuff on time, right? If we can make sure we get our stuff right for nationally, we can think about doing internationally soon. I know we have a lot of fans in UK and in Canada, but let me know, you know what I'm saying, where you're from, and we'll make sure that we get stuff to you on our roster. Okay, so I wrote this song with Yvette. Well, I wrote this song because everyone keeps asking us how we met. So I wrote this song to kind of answer that question, okay? Someone says, I'll email y'all. Okay, well, I want you to email us for real. Let's email you so we can help you out, right? I have a question though. Are you guys in therapy? That's really the big question. So I've been working on like my next album for like the longest time, and I'm not sure when it's coming out, but I've been writing some really great songs, and I've been loving it, but I haven't put anything out. So while we're looking for the right email,
Well, my question is, who's here? We've got some people here. Are you married? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you dating?
we can do a poll.
Do you have some family drama?
Let's do
Are you a parent?
dating,
Are you single?
married, family. What is it? Family drama.
Family drama.
Family drama.
Single. Oh, it does only give you, how many choices does it go?
Single.
Lily, nobody invited you in here. And entrepreneur? You add more? No, okay.
Okay. All right. So we'll start the poll now. You guys can vote for what you guys want us to talk about. Lily just got in trouble for stinking. That's crazy.
Okay, so it looks like we got some singles. We got married with no kids. That's a really good one too. Like, do you have kids or not?
Okay. So we're not gonna talk for a second. We're gonna let you listen to the song while you guys vote.
Oh.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna play this song.
I don't even remember what I sang in this song.
Okay.
A black love story started at a step show. I was spinning top 40 from the radio. And I met this little shorty, chocolate petite. She said, hey, Mr. DJ. I said, my name, Belief. Then with the turntable, she was trying to take a flick. I thought a photo bombing to get all up in her mix. I saw her waist snatched and her face beat. Maybe it's melanin, maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe she's trying to figure out just what to say to me. Maybe she wants to get to know me, or she's playing me. Probably trying to keep it player, trying to keep it G. Trying to pretend this is just another day to me. Little did I know this would be the day that changed my life. Because this is the day that I met my wife. Little did I know this would be the day that changed my life. Because this is the day that I met my wife. Now let's go. For sure, but I know that I like you. I've been here before. I know that I got to get to know you on another level. See you stepping in another light. Girl, I'm trying to get up on your schedule. Cause I think you might be my wife. I said, what's up, shorty? Let me know where you be at, who you with, and like where you from. She said, well, my name is Yvette. I'm from the left coast. She said, where you from again? I said, Baltimore. She said, I never met someone from around there before. If you did, you would know because we let everyone know. I said, the show's almost over and I gotta go. I said, I hope I see you again. She said, maybe so. I can help you take your stuff to your car. She said, where you park at? I said, it's far. The hospitality was catching me off guard. This ain't the type of chick you see at the bar. Could it really be her, just like a miracle? That mahogany wifey material. And if this is what I think it is, I pay the price. I think this is the day that I met my wife. Now let's go. For sure, I know that I like you. I've been here before. I know that I got to get to know you on another level. See you stepping in another light. Girl, I'm trying to get up on your schedule. Cause I think you might be my wife. This is love on purpose, it's intentional. I feel like for me you are essential. I wrote this right down with a pencil. I am using a knife for a stencil. Call me loco, go ahead, call me crazy. Imagine our chocolate babies. So who do you love and please say?
All right. We back.
Commercial break.
We back. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had to get that off real quick. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. What y'all think about the song? I need W's in the chat if y'all love the song. I'm talking like a streamer nowadays. What happened?
No, you're saying you're talking like a streamer nowadays. That's funny.
Okay, so you guys got single was what y'all voted for, okay? So we're going to go in and we're going to talk about the single joints, okay?
Well, first of all, let's answer a couple of songs. Was that
Question?
Jay Ruckers on production?
Okay, so that was a collaboration between Ray Rock, who was Andy Mineo's DJ, and Jay Ruckers. So, and it's also featuring an artist named Jules, Jules.
I think it's actually like Jules. Jules.
Oh, no, yeah, it's J3.
Jules.
W3.
I do
LS.
know there's a 3.
Yeah, it's like that.
They asked if it was ABIV, so you answered that question.
No, that was not ABIV. Thank
Great
you guys so
job.
much for the love.
You should pin the comment,
The comment about
shop.beliefandfatherhood.com.
yeah, we really need y'all to purchase this merch. So if you could just go ahead, buy a shirt, especially if you're national, if you guys are from the States, it will get to you. We're trying an in-house format. We really need this to work because we want to put out a lot more clothes. We have some dope ideas, some dope products we want to have you guys. Babe, can you,
I'll just be quiet.
I don't want you to be quiet. I just want you to be nice.
Am I being mean? It's not
I
that
don't
far
know.
up. It's
What is this one?
oh
You know
my
what I'm saying?
gosh.
We need a moderator up in this joint.
Well,
You
I'm
see
a
it?
moderator.
I don't even see it, babe.
I see it. I think I can. Can I pin?
If you're a moderator,
It
yes.
went away. Okay. Okay. So most of you guys in this live are single.
Yeah, you guys want to hear single drama.
Single drama.
Do I ever get compared to Andy Mineo? Yes, I do. I need another Black Love shirt. That song is called Black Love Story. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that. My husband wore his out. Okay, we got you. We have a bunch of Black Love shirts. We have merch still, right? For Black Love, I think so. Ray Rock is dope. Yvette's going to go ahead and get to this email. And yeah, did you guys see my comment that had the link in there so you guys could shop? Did it show up or did it not? Because I can post it again if it need be.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and read this email. Thriving in singleness while hoping for marriage is the subject.
All right.
Glenn and Yvette. Hi there. Lily has to go.
Has to go where? She farted? Mm-hmm. Out.
Hi there. It's one of your resident single wedding party members. Oh my gosh, it got in my mouth.
Crate, get out of here. You're toxic. Oh, God. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Do you smell it? I can't talk.
You're grossing me out.
I'm grossing you out.
Yeah.
All right. Hi there. It's one of your resident single party members here. Just want to say you're dope. I love your podcast, not just the wisdom you share, but also because you're normal. Thank you. And chop it up and make fun of each other. I'm here for the moments where you say a deep and thoughtful thing about each other and then a few seconds later tell each other they're bugging. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Okay, my question is about living in the tension of pursuing a thriving life of singleness while being honest with desires for partnership and marriage. I like that.
Okay.
I am 32 years old, single, celibate, committed to my faith, and not interested in dating just today. I've had serious relationships in the past, but these past 2 years, just a few dates here and there. Additionally, I am a woman and pastor serving in fairly high capacity leadership positions in faith-based organizations. So to say that complicates my dating life is a bit of an understatement. To be honest, I truly believe that I am thriving in singleness, and in many ways, I feel like I am wired to do singleness well. I am an introverted, independent, and yet intentional about building intimacy into my life through relationships with friends and their kids as the fun auntie. While there are certainly days that I experience loneliness, I truly love my life and am committed to serving the Lord however my life turns out. It bugs me sometimes when people encourage singles to pursue contentment in singleness, because when Jesus said he gives life and life abundantly, I think that is the case for singles too. This is something I'm really passionate about and love being an example to people, especially women, that abundant life in singleness is possible and it isn't something we just have to endure. I've had growing opportunities to speak, teach on this topic, and in many ways I feel a deep conviction and passion to not only help singles live abundantly, but also challenge the church to evaluate our malnourished theology of singleness.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll chill out. I know I'm preaching.
She going there.
Said, I know I'm preaching. Well, all of this is true. If you guys think she's preaching, I want to see some snap fingers. Oh, is it W's?
W's in the chat, yeah.
What does W's in the chat mean?
It's like a winning.
Oh, okay. While all of this is true, it is also true that I still have a desire to find a lifelong teammate and get married. It's just lately it feels like that desire is dimming a bit because I feel this growing call and passion in my singleness. Recently, I had prayed something along the lines of, God, if singleness is my future for the rest of my life, can you just tell me already? Because it would make this way more efficient to just go all in on that. As I talked with God, I felt like He highlighted that while my intentions were true with that prayer, it was also a low key cop out to stop hoping for love and marriage. Because honestly, I feel like I could pretty easily let go if I knew it wasn't happening. But to hold both is so much harder. Some days it feels like hoping for marriage still holds me back from being laser focused on all God has for me in singleness, and it feels easier to just let it go instead of living in the tension. So I guess my question is, how do you intentionally build a God honoring life in singleness while still hoping and being honest with your desires? Previously, I would say that I needed to put myself out there to prioritize finding a partner if I truly wanted one. But what do I do if that desire feels like it's becoming less of a priority because I'm having a growing love or desire for my current life I am building in singleness? I know you two weren't single into your 30s, but I still feel like you probably have wisdom about sitting in the tension of faithfully loving and building what you have while hoping for something else. So appreciate your thoughts, and if not, just writing this email was therapeutic, so thank you. Oh my gosh, I really want to be this girl's friend.
All right, friend crush. Man, that was such a good email.
It was a good email.
I love her intention. Like she seems like she's very intentional with her words, with her time. I don't feel like she's wasting none of that. And I think this will be a really good email to have on an episode,
Yes.
like official episode, because I think
Yes.
people will rock with this. Unless we could just leave this up, right? So before we answer that question,
Thanks, guys.
people are talking
I'm
about
actually
your locks.
really proud of my locks. I'm really proud of them. Thank you.
You got a boogie.
I have a boogie? You whispered that in the mic, you goofball. I can't with this guy.
Yeah, use it.
Who did I marry? The question should become who. Mike.
Around. I can't mute it. I don't know how to mute it with these. I was single.
Is it gone?
And everybody around me, yeah. Now you got it on this side though.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Ugh. And I don't even know how you use this handkerchief. I'll be right back. I'm listening.
So I was single around a bunch of people who had already found their like
How much
spouses.
chips did you?
So that was really difficult because I always felt like the third wheel.
Is this
Right,
on
my
there?
sister was married. All my closest friends were married, and it just seemed like there wasn't gonna be somebody who I was gonna find that was like compatible, and I was putting myself out there. Now you gotta understand, I came from a very, I would say, hard, like people be like, oh yeah, toxic masculinity isn't a thing, or toxic masculinity is a thing. I would say that it definitely existed because I was a toxic male, right? And I was very aggressive. Babe,
Huh?
they can hear you still. It's just, it's the mic still being on for me. So anyway, so I was, babe, what are you doing? They can hear you now.
No, the mic is over there.
Oh, you left it.
I left it.
Okay, so I was definitely a toxic male, I would say so. And so I had to kind of retrain myself, like meeting a lot of women and treating them like well, like with pure intentions, you know what I'm saying? And that was so difficult because I had to kind of reprogram my thinking. When I got to the point where I felt like, oh my gosh, like I really want to get married, I think I can do this, there was like this reluctance because when I would find Christian women, I felt like they all wanted like there's like a, what is it like, knight in shining armor type dude, you know what I'm saying? Which is just like this guy who looked a certain way and I didn't fit the mold. So I felt really sad in that season, but there was a period where I just was like, you know what, man, like I'm able to lead a bunch of students. I'm able to encourage a bunch of men. I'm able to like show love to a bunch of like younger ladies who I was like the high school leader, right? And it was nothing, like I wasn't attracted to them or trying to pursue them or anything like that. It was like very pure. Like everything was pure. And I was like, oh, this is me operating in my state. Babe, what are you doing? She always leaves me hanging, man. I promise you. Right? Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're looking for your Bible. Okay, now I feel like a jerk. So now I'm in a space where I'm like thinking about not pursuing women at all and just like really in a space where I'm like, dang, I want to stay focused on the Lord. I want to stay focused on my relationship with these people. And I want to move forward with like this beautiful expectation in heart. And then I met Yvette, right? And then I don't know. I feel like when I was completely content is when things started to open up. I think the whole point is for contentment, right? Like the main goal is for you to be content. You going to, what you going to?
Talking.
The whole point is for you to be content, right? Wherever you are, right? So whether I'm, you know, in a relationship, outside of one, around a bunch of friends, by myself. Like even today, I was sitting outside and I was like trying to work on this book I'm working on. And I'm just sitting in the cool of the air. I'm listening to the birds, and I just was thankful just for that moment. You know, the kids and Yvette were inside. Yvette was listening to worship, doing a nice hair. And it just was like this peace that I had over me. And it was like, this moment is good. And I think that, I don't know, I think we need those moments in time and those moments in relationships to kind of be separate. You know what I'm saying? And by ourselves. And I think whether you're, I don't know, I think like it's all good wherever you are. Like I can see why a life of singleness is fulfilling. Like I don't think everybody needs to be married. You know, truly, truly, I don't believe that. I don't believe everybody's meant to be parents.
I don't know if I like the mic being so close to my... Yeah, I agree. I think there was a period of time where I used to be like, how could someone not want to be a mom or like a parent or have children?
Look who's trying to sneak back in. Get out, Lily. Go.
Crate. And then it made sense. All of a sudden, it just clicked. Oh my gosh.
You having a hard time?
I'm having a hard time.
I don't know how to mute this.
Yeah. I'm just going to take this off and hold it in my hand. Excuse me.
It's got to be a way to mute this.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like... Do I have water in there?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like... the scripture that I was going to was from Matthew 6, where it's the last two verses of it are, but seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be provided to you. Therefore, don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And I know that verse is typically used for different circumstances, but I do believe that, like, we are able to have these desires in the present moment while still enjoying the present moment, and just trust and believe that the Lord is working out what is to come.
Yeah.
And so for me, I feel like it's okay to enjoy your singlehood. Like for me, for example, I am really looking forward to being a grandmother. Like, I'm really looking forward to being a grandmother, and also I'm still a mother of very young children. So grandmotherhood is very far in the future. So it's like one of those things where I get to enjoy, or maybe even just empty nester is what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to being an empty nester. I'm looking forward to being a grandmother. I'm looking forward to a lot of things. And still, I feel like I can fully be present here. But I don't feel like that's your question or her question. What do other people have to say? Is anyone in a similar season as she is?
People are saying, how long were you in the season before you met Yvette? I guess 2005 to 2010, so about 5 years, I would say. And then no one else is saying anything. But what I wanted to say was, I was kicking it with somebody, right? And I was like hanging out with that person, and we used to be really close. And I was like, they will never be like we're not close anymore, right? And I was like, the person I knew was gone, like because of life circumstances and things that they've been through, and uh, stuff that just time, right? And then I've changed. Like they will never be the same person I had. And there's something about presence where we get so focused on like, man, can't wait till I lose this weight. I can't wait till I learn how to do this. I can't wait till I get my degree. I can't wait till I get a promotion. I can't wait till we move. I can't wait till I get a new house, right? It's like you got to really appreciate who you are right now. Like you are somebody right now who you will not be again. You know what I mean? And even the people around you, like you won't they're not going to be that anymore. They can't be, right? Because everyone changes and grows up, right? And even still sometimes you change, you grow, and you're no longer able to accept what you used to accept. And so I was thinking about it, right? And I'm not trying to bring back, make us like a really sad moment, but I was thinking about my sister who passed away almost 4 years ago. How long has it been?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. um I think about that, and I was like, I remember on her deathbed when she found out she was gonna die, and she told her husband, and her husband found out at the same time. They took like a big breath of fresh air, like air, and she gasped, and she was like, "Okay, so I'm sad because I was looking forward to graduations. I was looking forward to being a grandmother, but you have to experience this now by yourself." Talking to her husband. I'm not gonna be able to experience it. So you have to experience it. She said that to her husband while dying at 35 years old. And so she didn't know that she wasn't gonna experience that, right? Like, so we literally have to take this moment now to really appreciate where we are and make the most of these days, like really seize the days. And this is communicating to me too, right now, because I've been slow to get up. Like I've been asleep. You know what I'm saying? But there's something about your today that is more important than what you're hoping for. You know what I'm saying? Like your today right now is more important than you being a parent, you being a better employee or a CEO or a homeowner. Like your today is what's most important. And so I'm encouraged by those of us who are in our seasons, looking at what's around us, tending to the things that matter, even taking the time to stop, pause, and say, I'm choosing right now to be content yet hopeful. I'm gonna be content right now, and I'm gonna be grateful for what I have. Yet, no pun intended, I'm gonna be hopeful. You know what I'm saying? Because my sister was hoping to become a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like she really wanted that. She really wanted graduation. She was a stay-at-home mom, educating her kids in homeschool. Like that was a big thing. So I'm encouraged by that woman because she's in that season of contentment. I'm looking forward to where I can grasp um, lessons from her, lessons from my sister, lessons from everybody who's like, nah, good, praise God for tomorrow, but today, like, he has me here, and I'm here, and I'm breathing, I'm excited. I'm excited.
And you know what's interesting too about oh, sorry. I don't like the microphone. You know what's interesting too about like today? I've been studying John 15 a lot lately and thinking about like how God's the gardener, Jesus is the vine, and we are the branches. And even just thinking about what it takes in order to like reap the harvest that we are expectant of is that like all of the work that is happening now, you don't get to eat from or you don't get to receive the benefits of that in this season. There's a future season in which you're preparing for now. And so I even feel like just acknowledging the important work that is happening, the tilling of the soil and all the pruning and all of the watering and all the seeds being planted, that is happening now. And sometimes we're very evident, it's very evident to us that that is happening, but I think sometimes we want to see immediate, like, this is happening now.
Yeah.
Like, I just planted a avocado tree and I'm gonna get an avocado tomorrow. No, it's gonna take years for you to get your first avocado from that tree. But I just think being more aware of that for all of us is very important, because I know me, I go work out, I do one workout, and my body's sore. I'm like, wait a minute now.
Where are my abs?
I should be seeing some definition right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? But even still, like, this week, I worked out like 3 times this week, y'all. And I didn't always feel like working out, but I never regretted it. Like, it wasn't necessarily a comfortable experience, but it was a very beneficial experience. And sometimes, in some days, I felt the immediate impact of it, because I started my day out that way, the rest of the day, my interactions were different because I poured into myself first. But I don't know. I think regardless of, I know she's specifically talking about enjoying her singlehood and being content there and just really enjoying it, but I don't know if it's any of our business what God has for us in the future. I think we just have to be obedient in the season that we're in, and like remain in Him. So I feel like as long as we're remaining in Him, He is going to guide us along the way to where He wants us to be. And we have to trust and believe in this specific incidents that He's doing the same thing for our future husband or spouse, or maybe not. Like, even if singlehood is where He has us, if that is what He has for our lives or for your life, because I'm not single. I'm with this guy.
You better say it like you rejoicing. You better say it. Okay, let me tell you something. I used to tell Yvette.
Wait, what? Yvette. He did.
I used to tell
He
Yvette.
used to tell me this all the time.
I got a hope.
Which I don't think. I would not recommend. I am a different breed, y'all.
If you read your Bible, you're going to be fine with this.
No.
If she convicted by this, then she don't be reading her Bible. She ain't got no faith. I used to tell Yvette, man, like I know that, like, we can make this work. I do hope this works out. But if it don't work out, God got something better for me. And God got something better for you. I promise you He do. And I know this. I got so content. And that's how I was. Like, I was so content on, like, knowing, like, man, God, He didn't brought me so far. I know He got something better for me if you're not the one. Now, here's a crazy thing. Even what you hope for is like nothing compared to what God has for you. The relationships you hope for, the job you have, your career, your children, like everything. Like I remember being.
Sorry.
You know how I got triggered, but I was all in the spirit and the earth came down.
Sorry.
Look, this is dog. We see you, Lily.
Crate.
What was I saying? You trying to play with it? You're a fidgeter. You're a fidgeter. What was I saying? Okay, I remember, right, being growing up in my home, my home, right, and man, I used to like pray that God would kill me. I used to pray God would take my life because I couldn't imagine me making it out of my situation. And then it led to like being suicidal. Not to think that like one day I would be a father. I would be a man whose stories encourage other people to have children. Like, think about that. And then you got to think about, I'm impressed by my own family. Like, I'll be watching us, like, in our house, and I'll be like, man, y'all fun. Like, this is a great group of people to be around. I'm not gonna hold you. This is a stupendous group. These people are fun, interesting, weird, loud, silly. everything, every bit of life. They are. And I am encouraged just to be around it. So I couldn't imagine my family would be this beautiful. I couldn't imagine that. You know what I'm saying? And my hope was that I would just not kill myself. Like that was my hope. Now imagine you just hoping to stay alive and God's intention for you. And this is only at the age I am now. Not to say what I may do a year from now, 5 years from now, hope, right? Or even what happens after I die, right? Like my hope was not to die early, was to make it to my age. And now people are having babies based on a story we told. So let's just sit with that. Like where you are right now is perfect. You don't need to be nowhere else. You don't need to be doing nothing nowhere else. Like it's perfect. Now some of you guys may be like, nah, I can step it up. Okay, well then let's think about the things you want to do. Let's make some goals. Let's set some goals. Let's seize the day, right? But let's not beat ourselves up for not being where other people are. Like, let's not beat ourselves up because so-and-so got married, so-and-so had a baby. I'm not able to have a baby yet. My relationship ain't, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Shout out to the person earlier who said they want to get a divorce. I hope we got your email. We do have an opportunity for you to sow into the ministry that we got going on. We have the Hope Collection. Yvette's wearing a shirt from the Hope Collection. Turn around. Equipping, inspiring, and giving hope. What we've been doing since the beginning. Belief in Fatherhood started 9 years and 1 day ago. Yesterday was the 9-year anniversary. And we just, hope to get your support. shop.beliefinfatherhood.com. I tried to put it into the chat. It didn't work. But
I'll do it.
I tried with yours. But yeah. Let me bro, never would I have thought I'd go from listening to your songs to seeing you share your life. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna be honest, like I truly wanted to. Told you I ain't showing up, baby. Thank you so much for the love. I truly wanted to be a rapper. I thought that's what I was gonna be doing. I was traveling around rapping, But I decided to start this thing.
This thing.
Yeah.
How you say it that way?
I mean, like, because Belief in Fatherhood wasn't like simple to start. It was very difficult. Like, it wasn't a lot of proof of like what I wanted to do. The people I was like looking up to was Bill Cosby. Like that was like the America's dad. Like that's what I thought. Like I was like, oh, I want to do like what he does. Like I wanted to be a dad because I saw proof of real fatherhood in real life. But then I saw like this black family on TV. And let me tell you something. My heart broke, man, when Bill Cosby came out with all that stuff. That was like, it was a hole in my soul. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it's depravity. You know what I mean? Like, he got something crazy going on with him. And, it broke my heart for sure. You know what I mean? But yeah. I know I'm not the only one, right? Somebody said me too. That was a setup. Okay, we got some conspiracy theorists in the house. 70-something women. I don't know if I could say it was a setup. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to pray for that man. We're going to pray for his family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes. So, how married are you?
His face changed.
What?
I'm so married that I used an opportunity that I could have used to fuss to teach.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to tell them what happened? Can they hear you? Can you hear her?
Oh. So Gwen washed a few dishes, and one of them was a knife. And when I went to go put away the dishes, I didn't see the knife and the way it was laying down, and I grabbed something and cut my finger. And I really wanted to, like, do a lot of other things. But I
Cut
said,
me.
hey, no, I'm not going to go on live saying that.
She wouldn't have cut me.
I said, hey, babe, can you come over here so I can show you something? Because we have a little drying rack, and I wanted to show him how when I wash the knives, I put them down a certain way. And so I will say his response to my teaching was not great. He never apologized.
Ooh,
You didn't. You want to know what you said?
what did I say?
You said, how'd you cut yourself? And then you said, I'll try to do better next time. And then you walked away. And that's probably why I was so ticked off with you
I'm so sorry that
today.
happened.
Because I was like,
I'm so sorry I did that.
this heifer blamed me for cutting myself. And yes, I'm clumsy. I cut myself all the time. But he like blamed me. He was so ready to be like, dude, you're so irresponsible. You cut yourself again. Didn't apologize and then said, I'll try. There's no trying. You just put the knife down.
I left the knife up and I should have put it down.
Oh my gosh.
I apologize.
Anywho,
That was very
I'm
rude.
so married that I
You didn't fuss.
I
earlier,
was
but you fussed it now. Woo!
I
know.
allowed time to pass before I
Whoa. Okay.
I didn't fuss. Was I fussing?
No, it wasn't fussing. It wasn't.
That wasn't fussing. That was just like explaining the full story.
So good.
Like you do.
So good. Praise
Your
God.
turn. How
Ask
dare
me.
you?
Ask me. Okay. Truthfully, I believe that in my future hope, okay, when God does more work on me, I'm gonna be her full-time chef. She don't belong in the kitchen. She cut herself today because I left the knife up. I did leave the knife up.
What? Where is this going?
Yesterday, I woke up. She got out of bed. She said she was gonna make some avocado toast. The whole evidence is all on Instagram Live. Okay. She almost burned the toast.
you guys can't hear him because I'm talking into this mic
Come on, babe, don't do that. She almost burns the toast. I said, are you gonna burn this or is you gonna take it out of the oven? She took it out of the oven. She then drops all the toast all over the floor. Okay? I said, please get out of the kitchen. I'm gonna finish cooking. I made her avocado toast. You're doing this again.
Oh, sorry.
I made avocado toast and I made breakfast this morning. And
Oh my god.
it was such a good breakfast.
It was.
It was such good avocado toast. I didn't even make avocado toast. I made guacamole especially with cucumber. If you had guacamole with cucumber, it is the most refreshing guacamole ever. Put that on a sourdough. I got some bacon on top, and I made her some potatoes, fried potatoes yesterday. This morning I made grits, pancakes. I made bacon. I made eggs. But you know what? I screwed up. I left the knife up. That's what you gotta do.
Wait a minute.
You a scumbag.
Wait
if
a
you
minute.
Leave the knife up.
No. You are. I mean, no, you're not, but.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That me
I
up.
don't really like the way this turned around.
Praise
on me.
God, man.
No.
Praise God. But she got the evidence.
On the middle. It's the,
I think she cutting herself on purpose. Praise. I promise you.
I am not.
Okay, Theo.
What?
I just want to see how. No, not that you cut yourself on purpose today, but you do cut yourself often in the kitchen. And to me, it's a little bit of a conspiracy.
It's not a. Look at the.
Come here real quick, son.
Why is he here?
You mind talking on camera real quick?
Yeah.
Dad called me.
So.
Dad called me.
So, does your mom? How does your mom cut herself in the kitchen often?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, how many times would you think? You think how often?
I mean, she hasn't done it lately, but she has a record of doing that.
That's all we wanted. Chocolate Baby Story Time. Thank you so much.
I can't believe you brought our children into this.
Watch out, Theo. Move. Watch out real quick. Lily, get out. You stink.
Babe.
Yes, man.
That was messed up.
I love you so much. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm truly sorry for doing that.
Listen.
No, seriously.
I don't appreciate cutting myself today at your fault. However, I do appreciate you being
you
in
cut
the.
yourself today?
No. No, your father cut me.
I cut your mom today by mistake.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Zoom in.
I cut your mom today by mistake, buddy. It was my
Why
fault.
did you ask me if she cut herself
Yeah.
and you just cut her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
should
know.
call CPS or something.
Yeah. Because I have a child here.
Yikes.
Wait, what?
It registered late.
No, listen.
What's up?
You're blessed. I'm blessed. I clean up after you.
You sure do.
Cook for me.
No, I truly believe that when I don't know if it's when the kids move out or when I have more time, I'm gonna be making every meal for you.
Babe,
But what you gonna be doing for me on my side?
loving you well.
What does that mean?
Loving you well. Because there's no extra people between us and we can just
Yeah.
love well.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
What kind of love we talking
I'm
about?
talking about intimacy.
Okay.
Okay, so Glenn definitely is the best person to be in the kitchen. Like 1000%, hands down. I can bake. I'll bake all the goodies, but he can cook.
I didn't realize I didn't apologize today. That was messed up. I'm so sorry.
I know it was out of character for you, and I was like, should I call this out or should I just let it be? But I just let it be because
Nah, you're right. I'm
you're
sorry.
really good at apologizing.
Yeah, I screwed up. I didn't know that.
So I was like, I'll let him slide with this one. But I didn't. I
So
didn't
me
let him
saying
slide.
I'll do better. That wasn't
You
good
didn't
enough.
say I'll do better. You said I'll try to do better. But I'm like, what is there to try? You just do better. Like it's safety. It's safety. It's like you teaching me how to like do a gun, and I'll say I'll try to do better next time. I'll try has an, you know what I'm saying? It has the possibility of you shooting something or someone accidentally.
Yeah, but it's still room to grow. Like I'm not expecting you to get it right all the time.
I know, babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just make sure I pay attention to where the
Maybe
knives
this is
are.
why you're getting divorced, lady. Don't do it. See, anything can be worked out.
What?
All right.
Oh my gosh. I love y'all.
Yeah, we'll see you guys. Please shop the.
Shop the Hope Collection. The last day to
It's got 24 hours.
you got 24. You literally no, you have like 29 hours. You have 29 hours.
Not a lot.
That's not a lot of hours.
Yeah.
So if something is registering to you, I pray that you guys would just go and shop the collection. If there's someone in your life who you feel like could be encouraged by the Hope Collection, send it their way.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know that they should shop and support this family.
Yes.
We love y'all, and that's just how married we are.